Alright, try two at a discussion video. The last game was interesting, to put it lightly. And so we're going to now have the actual discussion. So, what this grouping of videos is going to be, it's kind of like a Q&A response sort of deal. We're Trapper. We were Prosecutor last time. Game ended day 2. The idea for this kind of like mini series, I want to say, is TubaAntics, one of the big Town of Salem YouTubers, did a developer interview with TraitorRus, one of the developers of the BMG, and I pulled about 16 or 17 questions and kind of TraitorRus's rough responses to them, so I can kind of dive in and discuss them and talk about it. I'm going to move this closer. It's going to be a discuss. Here's the rest of the game, kind of similar to some of the other discussion videos I have. So, the first question that was brought up, which I thought was a weird question to open with, is the changes to the Amnesiac. In Town of Salem 1, Amnesiac was a neutral role that could remember anything. In Town of Salem 2, it is a town role, can only remember town, and remembers automatically. And then the asterisk with that was how does the lore make it to where Amnesiacs can remember stoned roles? The first half, the reason that Amni was changed, this is a paraphrasing of TraitorRus's response, is that Amni was changed from neutral to town to eliminate kingmakers. And if you don't know what kingmakers are, that is where a neutral has a say in who wins versus town and coven. And so that was one of the big things going into Town of Salem 2. I keep on hearing is eliminate kingmakers. So I can see that being a benefit. And then specifically on the stoned rolls, it's not that there's a lore thing to it. That's just how it is right now, and it's not out of the picture for that to change to where amnesiacs cannot remember stone rolls. Now, can I see them doing that? Yes. Is Amni already like one of the worst rolls? Yes, it is. Amni is already one of the worst town rolls in the game. One of the worst rolls in the game. And I need to... They're going to vote it up. Woo! Ninja Trapper. Let's get this situated. Build of the builder. On. Someone claimed town power way up here. I'm not. 15 claimed town power. And then there's someone here that claimed TP. 4 claimed TP. We're going to trap for. Trap has been triggered by Voodoo Master. Fun! Let's get my... Alright, cool. So, if they were to nerf Amni, let's face it, I don't. What do you outside of like basic defense? And in a future video, we'll talk about what do you do to buff certain roles. And in my Amni block, I'll just say it now. Um, Giving Amni basic defense until they remember something, and which I think would help a round table. And then also, if there are multiple dead tennies, you can choose who to remember. So, that's what you would need to do if... There we go. They're setting that up. Amni needs to get buffed before you take away the stoned roll aspect of it, in my opinion. That's my statement on the Amni changes. We'll take that and we'll continue on. You're going to get to see the rest of the game of me playing Trapper. Until tomorrow when another one comes out. So that's all. We'll see you again.